Welcome all of you. Now I am going to explain measuring small distance. Measuring small distance. Small distance like atom's radius. Atom radius. Using some logic in physics. So atom radius. Now what he make a hypothesis. Actually, the actual volume occupied by atom in 1 gram of a given substance is 2/3 of volume of 1 gram of that substance. Clear? So what he actually any substance given mass, there is atoms are packed together. There is some empty spaces are there. So 1/3 empty space are there. Fully occupied by the atom of 2/3 of volume is occupied by the atom. 1/3 spaces are left empty according to Avogadro. Using this principle, we can find the radius of the atom. Going to find determine the radius of an atom by Avogadro hypothesis. So let us assume m be the molecular mass. Molecular mass, clear, of a given substance. Then m gram of molecular substance having n number of number of atoms. Number of atoms. This is Avogadro numbers. Clear? What I said, Avogadro number, in Avogadro numbers, it might be 6.023 into 10 power 23 number of atom presence in 1 mole of mass, 1 mole of a given substance. Everyone knows about it. Actually, in 1 gram, actual volume occupied by the given mass, actual volume occupied by the atom in 1 gram of given substance is 2/3 of volume occupied of the same substance, already told by hypothesis of Avogadro. Now, this is actually number of atoms in 1 gram. Number of atoms in 1 gram means actually this much molecular mass measured in gram. Clear? Molecular mass measured in gram. 1 mole contain this number of atoms or molecule. Clear? So now number of atoms in 1 gram equal to n divided by m. So this is number of atoms. This is molecular mass. Now it became 1 gram. 1 gram contain this much of atoms. Okay, this much of atoms. Now I'm going to find total volume. So actually volume of 1 atoms in 1 gram. Clear? Volume of atoms in 1 gram. Already I told you n by m. 1 gram contain this much number of atoms. This is number of atoms into volume. Already know, everyone knows about atoms are spherical shape. Clear? The spherical volume will be 4/3 pi r cube. So r will be the radius. Okay. Now 4/3 pi r cube. So this much 1 gram of volume of atom is actual atom is here. According to the hypothesis, this is 2/3 of given substance volume. Clear? So 2/3 given substance volume. So actually this volume is present, but this volume is actually given substance. According to the hypothesis, 1/3 is 1/3 are left empty space. Actually, 2/3 will be crowded together, but 1/3 of space are left. Okay, so we must know about the factual behind the things is. uh, packing factor. In chemistry it is called a packing factor. Clear? Now I am going to find the answer. uh, Density will be mass by volume. So when I'm taking 1 gram means 1 by V. So V equal to 1 by rho. Rho will be the density. Already I wrote N by M 4 by 3 pi r cube equal to 2 by third volume. So now N by M 4 by 3 pi r cube equal to 2 by third volume is replaced by 1 by rho. 1 by rho. Now R can be found what M by 2 pi n rho whole power 1 by 3. Clear? R cube remain here. All other factor goes right side. Then cancelling. Now finally will this form will we will get this form. Okay. Now I'm going to measure the molecular size using some method. So size of molecular oleic acid. Clear? So oleic acid, what is oleic acid? Is a soapy liquid with a large molecular size. So now we should take some experiment. Just to take 1 centimeter cube of oleic acid, and this acid will be dissolved in 20 centimeter cube of alcohol. Here, so 1 centimeter cube of oleic acid taken and going to dissolve in a 20 centimeter cube of volume of alcohol. Clear? So it become concentration 1/400 centimeter cube. When I take 1 centimeter cube of this solution. Clear? So 1 centimeter cube solution is dissolved in 20 centimeter cube of alcohol, and this is now become a solution. Take out of 1 centimeter cube of these solutions, and the concentration will be 1 by 400 centimeter cube of alcohol. Okay, so alcohol. So alcohol part is 400, oleic acid part is 1. Now this solution is taken and pour on the water surface. Take a pan, and pan contain water. Just take the solution and put the drop, n number of drop or drop on the water surface. So what will happen as alcohol evaporates because it easily evaporate, but oleic acid are left on the surface of the water. Okay, so we can measure the area of oleic acid spreading on the water surface. Okay, now volume of n drops of solution. Solutions are volume of n drops are put on the surface. Okay, that volume will be n into v, because n number of drops are put on the water surface, n into v. Clear? One drops having volume v. So number of volume on the water surface are poured is this much. Clear? And this is divided by 400 because the concentration level of oleic acid, and divided by area because the this much area are found on the water surface as oleic acid spreading. Okay, and what is this is might be a thickness. This thickness is equal to size of the molecule. Clear? As we seen what happened here, and what experiment actually did to find the size of the molecule. Clear? Actually this method is approximation method, not exact method. Clear? Now I am going to define mass and weight and distinguishing of mass and weight. What is mass, what is weight? Actually it is a basic property. Mass is a basic property of matter. It does not depend upon temperature, does not depend upon temperature or pressure or location of the body, location of the body in the space. Anywhere in the space, mass always remain constant. And actually, the mass of the body, mass of the body is the quantity of the matter contained in it. Clear? How much quantity of matters presence in space, that is called mass. So nowadays modern physics tells mass become energy, energy become mass. Okay, that's all. And what is difference between mass and weight? What is the difference between mass and weight? uh, Distinction of mass and weight is very simple. Mass is a inertia. Mass is a measure of inertia. Measure of inertia. Inertia. Clear? Mass is the measure of inertia. When this is the block of mass, I'm moving this block from this position to this position. So I'm giving force due to the cause of force. It is accelerating from 0 meter by second to v final velocity 10 meter by second. Velocity is what changes from rest to some velocity within 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, the object are here with the velocity 10 meter by second. This is kind of acceleration. First law of Newton's says what actually any body remains at the state of rest or uniform motion unless until it is act upon external force and changing its state. So inertia is the resistance to the linear acceleration. Clear? How much resistance to the linear acceleration, that much inertia is there. Uh, so what the mass is the measure of inertia, and mass is the scalar quantity, but weight or vector quantity. It has a direction and as well as magnitude. Mass never be zero, and weight always can be zero. Weight of a body is zero at the center of Earth. Okay, I'm going to define inertial mass. Inertial mass and gravitational mass. What is inertial mass? What is gravitational mass? Inertial mass is governed by Newton's second law. Gravitation mass, Newton's gravitation law. So gravitation mass governed by Newton gravitation law. Then actually the mass of the body which is determine its inertia in a translatory motion. Translatory motion means linear motion. Is called inertial mass. Simply say F equal to any body is accelerating due to force. Force given to the force is acting upon this body. This body is get accelerating. It can be what force involved can be written in terms of mathematics, m into a. F upon a equal to m. This is called inertial mass. Inertial mass. The same goes to gravitational mass. Mass nothing changes, remains same. But there is a two category. What kind of mass? Inertial mass or gravitational mass? Clear? And gravitational mass. Next one is gravitational mass. Gravitational mass. What is the gravity? It is weight equal to mass into gravity. Already gravity is Newton law of gravitation says force force of attraction between any two objects across universe. G m1 m2 by r square here. So this is a source mass. One means source mass, two mean object mass. Clear? Here m m1 sorry m2 into g. Clear? Now g m1 m2 divided by r square. This is object mass. M2 is object mass. M1 is source object. Source object. Due to which gravitation is arise. Due to which gravitation is caused. Actually, what G will be, gravitation will be G m1 by r square. Clear? In simple word, just to consider this is Earth, this is center of Earth. The mass of Earth will be m. All mass is concentrated at the center point of the Earth. So me. You are standing here. So your mass is small m. Clear? And what you may feel your own weight on the Earth surface. So here your mass is here and Earth mass is here. I'm just this is free body diagram. Earth mass is here and your mass is here. That Newton's gravitation law said attraction force between these two bodies is as a force F equal to G m e m by what distance between them, r distance square. This much force can be felt by this body, this person. Actually, this force is called as weight. Weight as a force she can feel. Weight can be written as m into g m e m by r square. So this person mass will be cancelled on both sides. So gravity will be playing g m e and divided by r square, the distance between the two objects. Actually, gravity is depend upon the source mass, not on object mass. That is person mass. Clear? So we should know about this reality, this factual. We should understand. Clear? Now I'm going to define what is gravitation mass, what is inertial mass, already seen, and we are needed to know about physical balance and inertial balance. Physical balance means there is there is a pan and two pan is pivoted at the middle. Momentum between these two is equal when each mass are equal. So gravity acting downwards, gravity acting downwards. When some 1 kg mass placed here, 1 kg mass, standard mass placed here, some object, grocery are placed here. When these two plane exactly equal on the straight line, the two mass are equal because gravitation pull acting towards the center of Earth, left side and the right side are same. Clear? That is why it is called physical balance. Okay. When we are at space, there is no gravity. So how can we define mass when we are at a space? Only using inertial balance. Inertial balance is some experimental setup I'm going to define. So it is something what bench here. Actually, I'm going to place one rod, flexible rod, massless rod, placing here and clamping here. Okay, and some mass putting here. I'm placing some mass on other side of the rod. Okay, inertial method. This mass to be found by using inertial method need to be known. This end is clamped rigidly. Clear? Now this mass is vibrating horizontally, not vertically. So why not not in vertically? Because gravitation force not influenced. So, okay, when the system of vibration not influenced by the gravity when vibrating in horizontal direction. Clear? So this vibration time period will be t is noted. Clear? This time period is what relation to the mass directly proportional to the under root of actually experiment happened in earth means horizontal direction. If it is this experiment taken to space and made vibration in any direction, no problem, because there is a no gravitation, microgravity, you can do it. But in space, in earth, in earth, the vibration might be in horizontal direction. Clear? Thank you, love you.